Hello there. Today I'm playing Wonder Boy in Monster World on the Sega Master System. Pretty confident that I can smash through and do this one in a rather effective amount of time. I've played this game a hell of a lot since I was a kid. Obviously the Mega Drive version is far superior, but what they've managed to cram into 8-bit on here, it's still kind of impressive, but it does make for a much shorter game. Anyway, off we go. First thing we do, find the hidden money. Yeah, it's Wonder Boy in Monster World, not to be confused with Wonder Boy in Monster Land, even though this area is damn near identical to the first level. Oh yeah, I do love this game. I'm very nostalgic for this one. As much as the Mega Drive version is much better, this was the one I played first. I got it as a birthday present when I was young, and I've just loved it ever since. Now in this run I'm not going to be buying all the items or anything like that, I'm just going to get the essential stuff and smash through to the end. Which is fairly simple to do, because this game is definitely the easiest of the Wonder Boy games on the Master System library, that's for sure, and possibly just out of all of them really. Right, let's get rid of this guy. And also, I'm actually using a Mega Drive controller on here rather than a Master System controller today because I got sick of that bloody D-pad. It drove me insane. Actually, I don't know if it is an official Mega Drive controller. It's a wireless one that I got. But it came in an all official looking box and everything. It's really good. I will say that it's definitely less spongy than actual Mega Drive controllers. Though I don't think that's the fault of them, that's just a lot of them haven't really stood the test of time, and it's kind of hard to find one, I guess, in mint condition these days. Anyway, off we go over the beach. First port of call, this village. Get rid of him. Just need to buy a bit of equipment here just to get us started. Which I believe is in here. Yeah. So, want the armour and the shield. So, let's get that on. And I think I can just about afford the shields. Yep, perfect. Right, that's us equipped up there. And I believe I need to get boots as well, but I don't quite have enough money just yet. But I can get that just by killing a few of these mushroom guys knocking around. Need to talk to this lady first so I can teleport up to the through the statues up to like that's it, Queen Eleonora. That's where I need to go. But I have to talk to her first in order to trigger it, otherwise standing here and doing this doesn't function. And then once I talk to her, we then go back to the other lady and she tells us about the ocarina, which will make it then spawn in the dungeon, which is needed to open the doors in there. So let's have a quick word. Yep. Now kill a few of these guys to get enough for the boots, which I believe is 30 gold I'm going to need. So it shouldn't take too long to get that. Come here. Right, got that. There's not really much point visiting all the inns on this either, because I'm not really fearing death. I'm only going to do a couple of inn visits if everything goes to plan, and that will just be to refill magic rather than health. Health is not really a concern in this game. Right, let's get those boots. Lovely. Get those equipped. Now I've got slightly better movement speed and jumping. You certainly feel the difference as it goes on here. The boots feel drastically better and better as you go along. Right, let's just get through here and get into the first dungeon, I guess. Come on. Got him. Right, in we go. Now there's 3 melodies that you have to play, which is button combinations in here, and I know them all off by heart, because I've done this so many times in my life. The only time I ever struggled was to know what order to play them in, which one at which door. I knew all the melodies, but I used to often forget which order to do them in. But hopefully today, I'll get it right first time. Let's find out. Right. Cool, got the first one right. Yeah, the dungeons aren't particularly long on this version, and there's many missing from the Mega Drive version. Again, as and when we get to those parts, anyone familiar with that version will immediately notice just how much is actually missing. Hey, there we go, 2 for 2. It looks like I'm good on the melodies today. Ah, come here. There he is. Right, there should be a heart container in this chest, along with a heart refill. Yeah, they come separately in this game, which is strange. That's the only time they actually come together, if I remember correctly. Right, and now final melody. Perfect. And now one of the easiest bosses in history of anything. It's a bit long-winded, the method I've got, but it involves basically just standing here on this very spot where he can't hit you, but you can hit him. And all you do is wait for him to come forward, and just keep doing that. Now, it takes a fair few hits, so we'll be standing here doing this for a little bit. I probably could advance forward, there probably is another blank spot on that other end, but I just can't be bothered when it's just this simple. It's like, why would you? Why would you risk getting hit? Though to be fair, I don't think he does huge amounts of damage anyway, so he probably could get away with it, but whatever. I've never actually counted exactly how many hits he takes with this sword, but I know it's quite a lot. Also, I love the boss music in this game. It's a good old variation of the boss music from Wonder Boy and Monster Land. Well, you can't be too far off now. Hopefully on the next couple of advances we get rid of him. There he goes. And then we've got the falling money. Seeing as I'm not going too mad on equipment in this game and only getting the essential stuff, money's as important as it needs to be for X amount of time, and then it doesn't matter. Also, that fire magic's going to be useful later. There is one specific spot towards the end that I use that. Actually, there's a couple of spots. I think it's one bat and one boss. Right, that's all that done. Now we're off to Pure April Castle. Interesting name for a place, but... And yeah, now there's a magic hole in this tree, which wouldn't have been there until we beat this dungeon. All we gotta do is go through here, get all this lot, grab the money as we go. And we've got some stuff to buy when we get into the main castle, which is like the main hub area, essentially. Kind of like the village in Wonder Boy 3, the Dragon's Trap. It's functionally the same. Have I even been hit so far? I don't think so. I wonder how far I can go without actually getting hit. I don't think I've ever done a no-hit run on this, like, intentionally anyway. Something's bound to damage me sooner or later. Right, down there is... what is that? That leads to the ice area much later on. And then there's another one down here that leads to a beach area that we'll have to go to a little bit later. We'll be going there before the ice area. Right, no point finding them. Yeah. Just get what's essential, keep moving forward. Right, now this guy's pretty easy. And there we go, he's as good as dead. Lovely. Now she'll have a word. And she's like, please come to the castle hall. We actually don't need to go there or speak to her ever again. It's completely unnecessary. Now the first thing I want to do in here is go buy a better sword. Again, just bypass the inn for now. I've no fear of death. Have that please. 250 I think that'll be. Yep. Lovely. Let's get that equipped. You can see our attack's gone way up there. And now we're off to the little woodland area. That shop's open later, and I think that has another decent sword in it at some point, but it's not open for now. And this door down here is a shortcut back from the woods once we're done. Now this bit right here is exactly why I'd rather be using a Mega Drive controller than a Master System one, because trying to get across these vines like this with that D-pad playing up, it's a living nightmare. But with this, easy as pie, as it's supposed to be. You have to climb all the way to the top, because if you're just like slightly down, he will miss the vine. It's really fiddly, but once you get the knack of it, it's all good. And yeah, the drop onto that ledge is often awkward. Sometimes he just won't land on it, like that. And then other times, he will, like that. No idea why. There is no consistency with that one. Right. Ah, and that's my first bit of damage as well. What a crap way to get hit. Kinda disappointed. I'd rather it be a monster. But oh well. Right, I think I need about 800 quid by the time I get in this village. I might as well kill him. And again, he's going to respawn quick. Here's another awkward jump that may or may not work. It did. Good. I'm normally expecting to fall first time every time with that one. But not today, it seems. Right, we should have enough money for the armour I need to buy here. I think it's steel armour. Well, I'm not quite at the little village yet, but I will be soon. Is it the Village of Lilypad, I think it's called. Right, there's the entrance to the dungeon. It'll open up once I save the dwarf kid, even though I technically don't, because I mentioned this in my previous Wonder Boy video. It's really weird on here. Is it this shop? Nope, not that one. Shield magic is good, but I don't need to buy it. I get some free stuff later on. That's it. That's what I want. Cool. Little boost to defense. But yeah, there's an old guy in a hut up here who's like, go save the dwarf child that's been kidnapped. But the way it works in this version is very odd. Like in the Mega Drive version, he's clearly kidnapped up there, hanging from a rope by a cauldron, and you kill all these guys, and he comes back with you. Whereas in this one, you just kill a guy, and he turns into a weird block thing that you ride to open a chest. No idea what the thinking was behind that one. I remember being very confused as a kid, you know, thinking like, oh, what do? I haven't found him, I have no idea. And then I just saw the dungeon was magically open and the guy was like, no, you saved him. And I'm like, really? You know, is it glitched? Is it bugged? I honestly thought it was just knackered. Yeah, here's the guy. Let's just trap him down here. And yeah, that. Ugh. There's also more awkward jumps here. Oh, come on, really? This time. There we go. Power magic, that is going to be useful for our final boss, who is nowhere near as savage on this version. Anyone who's played the Western release of the Mega Drive version of this knows how horrendous that boss is. Whereas in this game, he is a cakewalk. Like pretty much everything, really. Like I say, it's not the most difficult game in the world once you know what you're doing. It's always enjoyable to have a quick blast through, though. Okay, yeah, so we go back to the village now. Elders like, go to the dungeon, you've saved the kid, life is good. And yeah, he informs me of the trident, which is what allows you to swim underwater and then get to the next section. It's also a pretty damn good weapon for a while. It's something I tend to keep equipped for a bit. It does mean you can't have a shield, but again, with the lack of concern about damage too much in here, I'd rather take the attack power. Yeah, that's our shortcut back. We'll be using that after the dungeon's done. And in we go. There's a path that loops back around behind that door there, and it gives you like some return magic. There's a chest there. We don't need it, so I'm not going to be doing it. Now these boulders are weird. Sometimes you can jump over them, sometimes you can't. Today I can't. Don't know why. Other times I'll jump like that and it won't hit me, and there seems to be no rhyme or reason to it. Yeah, see? No idea. But again, damage isn't humongous, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, there's that path. It's pointless. We're going this way. Right, up into this door, that'll take us down to a little tunnel at the bottom. And onwards we go. There's another heart container around here somewhere. This is a weird jump. Yeah, some of those are really awkward. If you jump like when you're right next to it, he'll just fall off like that. So you have to jump from a little bit back. Right, there's the case. And I think the other chest down there that we have to whiz around to get to, that you can see behind the wall, is the one that actually has the heart refill. Ah, yeah. Some of these jumps are just very weirdly awkward. I just don't understand the logic of it. It just bounces off the corner sometimes and you just don't know why. But again, you kind of get used to it. It's not like it really causes any real problems. It's just mildly annoying, really. Right, we want to go left here. Oh, I forgot to immediately turn right and block that arrow, but never mind. Yeah, now this will get us that chest. So even though I took damage there, it's not going to matter, because I should get healed by this now anyway. And there it is. Right. Now go back down this way and off towards the boss. I think is the boss just down here. Yeah. Yep. There he is. Or there they are, should I say. I'll just stand here, give him a bit of a chop. Move. I mean, do I even need to avoid the damage? Yeah, I might as well. So yeah, it isn't going to take too much to kill this guy, or these guys. Then you have to kill both of them, as long as you do enough damage to one. Yep, there it is. Then the usual money and chest situation. And I think, yeah, the chest will have the trident in it. That's what we're here for. Yeah, not doing too well with these coins, but yeah, who cares. That's an interesting S bug up there. Huh. Oh, seen that before. Okay. Right. Let's get the trident equipped. And then just go straight back. Yeah, no shield now, but meh. Right, now we're going back into that run into the castle with the red walls, and we're going down one of those holes and taking a little dip in the ocean to go see Poseidon, I believe it is. And once again, there's nothing else we really need to buy or anything for the time being. The equipment I've got for now is pretty much going to carry me through the vast majority of it from this point, I think. So we pop in here. And it is this one, isn't it? Yes, it is this hole. So normally, if you step in water without the trident, you'll just like float, but when you've got it, you drop in. Now, most of this underwater area is completely pointless too, really. Most of it's just dead ends. There's a couple of enemies in like the next hole or something, but it's just completely not worth it. So, so that's the second. Oh, I think we need to go. Yeah, so one after this. So this person in here will tell you where the hidden chest is up here that we need to get an audience with Poseidon with the mermaid's tear in it. But because I know where it is, I don't need to make that trade. It's just right here. Not particularly difficult, kind of obvious really. Alright, wait for him to get out of the way, and then back. And then we drop down this hole, and I believe this is the only water section that's kind of worth a damn, because there's a chest down here. I think it might be a heart container in it. Yeah. We gotta go up and round to it though. Round here. Yep, there's the chest. It is a heart container. Or heart case, as this game calls them. I always call them containers. I'm assuming it was Zelda that put that in my head. Right. Now we just swim along and Poseidon's in here. And he's going to give us some boots to traverse the desert with. Because, you know, reasons. Now again, in the Mega Drive version, there'd be a whole, like, dungeon here. But in this version, like, you just pop up to him, have a quick word, and you're off. There's also another whole underwater area from the other beach that we initially came to, but that also doesn't exist in this version. So yeah. Again, this is a very, very simplified one. I imagine there's only so much they could have crammed on this cartridge. But, I mean, looking at it, graphics-wise and everything, it's still kind of impressive what they have managed to do. Ah, no. How did that hit me? Oh well, whatever. We got what we came for. And now we're just going back. Right. Have to wait till we actually get on land to change equipment. I think that's just to stop you unequipping the trident underwater. Also in boss rooms you can't change equipment, and that applies to magic as well, so you always want your magic readied up before you go into a boss fight, as and when you need it. But we'll see that coming soon, once I get across the desert and into the pyramid. Oop, no, meant to go down here. Right, so back to the main hub, and then we take a right, and that's what leads us into the desert. I've got a few less hearts than I'd like at this point, because I'm definitely going to get hit by these scorpions out here. But you know what, let's just tempt fate and go for it. I've still got a revival potion. You always start with one in this game anyway, so why not? If you come here without the boots equipped, your life just diminishes fairly quickly, and you just die, so... Yeah, I think the first few of these scorpions don't do much, and then one's going to shoot me. I think like the one after this will just shoot me. Wherever he is. Yeah, there he is. Oh no. Okay then. I mean, if you want to let me cakewalk it, I'm not complaining. Yeah, they don't seem interested in attacking me today. That's good. Well, we don't need to go down there. There is a chest down there, but if I remember correctly, it's something pointless. It's the next drop down we want to go for, because that's heart container time. Oop. Ah. Yeah, down here. And then there's a chest on the side here. What's in that one? I can never remember. Ah, it's the shield magic. Cool. Yep. I'm going to be needing that. And then I want to go in the water or door first. I can't remember. Water. So that gives me the container. And then in the door there's the heart. That's it. Ugh, come on. Yep. Also another reason to keep the trident equipped, really, otherwise you want me to get down here. I'll say it's the most powerful weapon at this point. Oh god. Nah, I don't even want to kill him. No point. Right, now we go in this door and this takes us into a small part of the pyramid. And there's a little ambush with these little blue mummy guys. Oop. But there's the heart. And now I'll just get rid of these quick. Ah. They always manage to get a hit on me. Oh god, I'm spawning back a bit quick. You know what? Screw yous. I'm off. Right, now we're going to go to the pyramid proper. Ugh. Definitely taking a few more hits here than I was expecting. Why wouldn't you jump? Oh god. Okay. That was a weird moment there. It was not responding to the jump for some reason. Right. Now it's pyramid time. Going straight up the rope. I suppose you can't really tell that it's a pyramid in this game because it doesn't actually show the outer part. Again, in the Mega Drive one it does. And it has like multiple entrances. And an actual Sphinx in it who asks you questions. He is not present in this one. He's just not about. He's replaced with the dragon boss which is from the next dungeon, which is the Pygmy dungeon. But that dungeon also does not exist in this version. So it's just kind of smashed these two together, really. Right, you gonna hit me? Not quite. Good. That's convenient. Oh, I normally always fall in those spikes. Oh, what do you know? Right, you also gonna skip by? Yeah. Right, this one's annoying. Trying to get him. Yeah. Yeah. Right, now. Oh, come on, really? You know what? No. Just, we're going. Oh, no! Right, well, I believe there was a heart container in that chest, but we've missed it, so no max hearts for us on this run. Never mind. Don't think I really need it, to be honest. Ugh. Yeah, this is another bit that I'm pretty sure in the Mega Drive version those spikes come down to crush you, but they just do nothing on this one. Right. Okay, I want the shield magic equipped for this one. And you'll see why. Let's pop one in. Just go invincible and just keep stabbing him in the face. Probably end up using it like twice, unless I'm lucky enough to get all the hits in before it runs out the first time, but more often than not it usually takes two, yeah. Ah, I was close actually. I was almost just one. Like one hit off. No point even using the magic the next time, really. But oh well. Coins are giving me the run around again. Can I get that one? Yeah, cool. Right, Sacred Flame. We need to take that to Begonia, the dragon village. Oh yeah, thunder magic. I never actually use it, even though it's kind of handy, but I just don't actually have any need for it on these runs. Okay. Can't believe I missed that chest. I've gotten that every single time, but not today. Oh well. Oh yeah, there was another chest there. I can't remember what that had in it, but that's completely pointless. That's why I ignored it. Right, yeah, it would be around here somewhere. The old Sphinx would be about asking you questions, but here we're just straight out of the pyramid and up to here. And then there's loads of little pygmates who will no doubt damage me. No, more boulders that I may or may not be able to jump over. No. Oh. Ah, come on. How did that next hit not even get you? Yeah, the hitboxes are kind of weird, man. Like, you stun them and then the second time sometimes the hits just don't register. But then that time it did, so who knows. Yeah, guaranteed they're always going to hit me with at least one arrow. I'm used to getting pretty pasted up here. But it's alright, so we're going to be using an inn soon anyway to refill the shield magic for the next time I want to use it. And obviously that will heal me too. Ah, how did I... Oh well. Who cares? Let's keep going. £4 grand. Is that enough for the next thing I want to buy? Yes, I believe it is. But first things first, let's pop down here. Go see our big dragon man. And then he's going to tell me I need the Axe of Ancients, which I think is supposed to be the weapon from like the first Wonder Boy game, even though that's technically a hatchet. I have to get it from the Ice World, and then that with the flame that we got from the pyramid, I give to the little blacksmith in there, and he makes me the legendary sword, which then gives me access to the last level. Right, yeah, everything else here is pointless. There is good equipment around in here, but I don't need it. The only thing I want to get now is this sword, because that shop that I mentioned earlier will now be open, and we'll have the Excalibur in it, I think, for 2,500. Yep, and we can take that off to the Ice World with us, and then we'll get our shield back. I'm still just keeping the old shield. I don't want a new one. No point. Right, let's just get that on. Yep. And then we'll... Do I need to pop in the inn here? No, I can do it at the actual ice village, because there's a little village in there as well. Yeah, let's just go. So we're bypassing the first hole in here this time and going to the second one. And then this bracelet I was given will melt the ice door thingy and let me into that area. At this point, I don't think there's actually... Oh no, I do need to collect some money, but I still need to buy a set of boots. It's nice to have the ceramic boots at the end of here, just to make a few jumps a little less awkward. And that's going to be like the last bit of equipment we actually need to buy, because after that it'll be into the final dungeon and just you get handed all the legendary equipment. Obviously bar the sword, we get that from just doing the quest, but yeah. Have I gone too far? Did I just walk over that other hole? I did, didn't I? I've gone too far. Oh well. Back we go. I think... I don't know, I'm confused now. It's not often I get lost in here. Why did I not go far enough? I'm not sure now. I'm now questioning my life. Is this now pointless walking back here? No, this is where I'm meant to be going. Yeah, I did walk past it. I have no idea why I did not tune into that then, but oh well. I'm just mindlessly wandering forward. Yeah, here we go. Brace of blows. Seal goes. And off we go to stab some penguins and little snowmen things. Who are really good for the money, by the way. Which is handy because I need quite a bit for those ceramic boots. Ah, it's annoying when they drop the hearts. I'd rather have the money, please. Right. How much do I actually need? I think it's like 4,000, so might get it in the run up here. Might have to do like a mini turn back and just, not really a grind, just kill a couple of extras. We'll see. Because one good thing is, even though I want to use the inn, if you don't have enough money for the inn, which is only a tenner anyway, they just don't charge you. And they just let you use it for free anyway, so good times. Oh yeah, we're easily going to have the $4,000 by the time we get that. Sorted. Got to try and remember what shop it's actually in now. I think it's this first door. Yep, there we go. Right, let's get those on. Yeah, you'll see the difference in the movement speed now. Look at that. Night and day, isn't it? That's quite drastic. Now, where's the inn? I think it's up here. Yep. Yeah, let's just get a password, even though I'm not going to use it. The 45 character password. I always remember that being somewhat obnoxious. I remember actually writing them down and using them as a kid, because when I first played this I weren't too great at it and I was pretty young. Well, anyway, that's also refilled our shield magic, because you have a max of 3 uses from the ones I found. I could have had more if I bought some from that shop, but again, don't really need it. Oh, really? Oh, screw you. Actually, to be fair, I don't need to kill anything anymore. I don't need any money. Yeah, but this is why I want the ceramic boots, because these jumps are awkward. And without them, it's just more grief than it needs to be. And now, this would be the Ice Palace in the Mega Drive version, but in the Master System one, it's just a boss. It's completely gone. Right, but now, shield on, same drill as the last boss. Just keep stabbing him in the face. And there he goes. I mean, I might as well collect the money anyway, because it's the only thing to do whilst waiting for the chest to drop. So, which will have our axe in it. And there it is, Axe of Ancients, with a glitched S again. Oh no, it's a coin over it. Ah, I did wonder what that was earlier. I thought it was a font bugging out. It was actually a coin in the foreground. How strange. Oh well, back we go. We go get ourselves a legendary sword sorted out. Yeah, there's no shortcut door back from here. You have to take the long way back. Which, again, considering how kind of easy this game is, yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Yeah. And one thing I will say is I really love the music in this game. Even though it's just like 8-bit renditions of the Mega Drive versions, there's some kind of charm to the 8-bit versions of them. I'm so used to hearing them and they've stayed with me all my life, or since I played this as a kid. I really like this piece particularly. Right, almost out of here now. Yep. Now back to the hub and then back to the shortcut to Begonia. Oh. It does feel kind of weird, like not really going out of my way to get the money, but I know I just don't need it. It's one of those things that Wonder Boy games condition you to, is like you're so used to like waiting there to like pick up the money after killing stuff, but right. Okay, yeah, it's up here, isn't it? Right, so we go to the blacksmith first. Ah, come on, get up there. And then we talk to the Elder Dragon, and we talk to the blacksmith again, and we got ourselves the sword. And the Elder Dragon will tell us where to use the sword to teleport up to the final castle. Lovely. Now back to here. Come on. Huh. That was weird. Never really had it when it doesn't interact with the doors, but oh well. Right, let's get that equipped. So now normally on my way up to this final section, this will be the last time I'd use the inn to refill the shield magic, but thinking about it, I don't know if I really need to. I don't think I'm going to bother. I'll tell you one thing I'm thankful for with the stuff that this game trims down is this section. Because in the Mega Drive it's a big annoying set of stairs you have to go up and down in here, whereas on this just one screen, door up there. Jobs are good. And still didn't go to visit what's her face over there. She was over to the right, but again, just there's no point in doing so. Right. These clouds I remember are kind of weird on the collision front, so I'm kind of a bit more careful with these jumps. There's also a chest off there to the left, but again, completely pointless, so I don't need it. Yeah, now this, even though it contains the majority of the screens found in the Mega Drive version, most of the features are not here. Like, the enemies on the steps there are not about. There's this little, like, trolley thing in one of the sections on here that you have to ride about, and it's just not in this one. You just literally walk through the section. I believe it's the screen after this one that has all that. Yeah, you'd be riding the trolley down those levels on the Mega Drive, but here you're just going for a leisurely stroll. Not even that many enemies about or anything. It does make you wonder why this whole walk's kind of here, but I mean, they had to cram something in here, right? I suppose as much of the game as they could. I mean, what with this being like technically the final dungeon, it's got to have a sense of scale as well, I suppose. Now up here we're going to get another couple of bits of legendary equipment, and then we get the final one off the boss, if I remember right. So what do we got here? There's the shield. There's no real visual representation in the change of shield on here. They all look the same, which is kind of sad, but again, probably a limitation thing. I mean, to be fair, it's the same with the swords, but yeah. Now this will be the boots, I think? Yeah, and then I get the armour off the boss. And again, you'll see a bit of a drastic difference in movement speed there now again. Ugh. And then I just go right here, I think? Yeah. And up to this next room, and this is where it would have that horrible block jumping lift thingy in the Mega Drive version. Again, actually no, not quite yet. I'm not sure. I know it's not far off, but on here, it's just really strange platforms with questionable collision detection. Sometimes it lets me jump on them nicely, sometimes it doesn't. I wonder what roll of the dice we're getting today. Yeah, these ones up here. Particularly the ones on the right. Right, now this is where we use some fire magic. So get rid of him. I mean, to be fair, I suppose the thunder and everything could do it. But I've got plenty of fire at this point, so I'm just like, use that. Right, these platforms. These are very odd. Is that going to get rid of him? Oh, he's gone anyway, never mind. Oh well, got away with it this time. Yeah, normally I'd use the shield magic on this guy, but I'm just going to use the fire magic. Because why not? Got loads of it. And I believe he's supposed to be the guy from Wonder Boy 1, the boss in that, because like when one of his heads comes off. In the Mega Drive version he has different heads, on this one it's just the same head. Oh, I've used all my fire. Oh well. Let's just stab him. I'll kill him before he kills me, I'm sure of it. Yep, there he goes. Now following this screen, this is where, again on Mega Drive version again, you would climb into a spaceship and go into space, and it's actually something you have to physically do. Oh, hang on, I can't equip that here, can I? Whereas on this one, you just go in the door and suddenly space. Even more unexpected. I kind of love that. I loved it as a kid when I saw it. I was just like, okay. And yeah, spaceship. Here we are. Very strange, but hilarious. Right, that's all the legendary gear. You may notice the health's a little bit damaged, but guess what? I'm literally just going to be raining hearts up here. All the enemies here give you hearts. So you don't need to concern yourself. Yep, see that? And they don't even shoot you in this version either, they just jump about. They might as well just be hearts sat there that you can pick up, really. But, oh well. Oh yeah, this is why I'd normally have the shield magic, because I've got to redo these bosses. I don't think I'm going to need it. Surely legendaries. Ah, do you know what? Screw it. I'll use it for you. Cool. And then I think I have to do the dragon again as well. He's downstairs. Again, so pointless grabbing this money right now, but it's like, yeah, what else am I going to do? Oh yeah, and just in case you don't have enough hearts on tap, there's a chest that will drop in a minute that has a big heart. Because why not? Lovely. Now I'm just killing them to get them out of the way. Don't even want the hearts. So we fight the dragon guy down here, and then we go back to the door we came in from to begin with, and that will lead us up to the last boss. So we'll just pop in here. I don't even need any magic. Let's just kick his head in. Let's go. You go ahead, hit me. See if I care. Yeah, I'm just literally gonna be as reckless as possible, just for fun. There we go. Barely did any damage anyway. And will also give me a heart container for my troubles. Not container, the actual heart. Come on, just give me it. There we go. Now we're on our way to the last boss. Yeah, magically this is a different room now. And we can go up this ladder. And in the next door is our last boss. Now I don't really need it, but I'm going to put it on anyway. This is because I like using the power magic on this guy just to make it go by that little bit quicker. But yeah, when you compare this to the Mega Drive version of him, my god, this is a lot easier. No ridiculous saws or other chaos going on. And there you go. Job's a good un. That's how you do Wonder Boy and Monster World on the Master System. Again, it is pretty easy, pretty straightforward, but it's just fun just to blitz through and just like kill an hour, you know. What was that, about 52 minutes? Not bad. Not bad at all. Anyways, have a good one you lot. That's basically the lot, and I will see you later.